Before the fame, before the headlines, before the bullets and betrayal, there was a brotherhood. Tupac Shakur and Big Stretch weren't just friends. They were family. They moved together, struggled together, protected each other. Stretch was one of the first people Pac trusted during his early rise. But like too many stories in hip-hop history, their bond would be shattered by a moment that nobody saw coming the night at Quad Studios. Let's take it from the top.
I can't believe they shot me. Tupac Shakur. They shot me. They really shot me.
Tupac Shakur met Stretch in the early 90s. Stretch was part of Live Squad, a group out of Queens known in the streets long before they ever touched the microphone. Stretch had presence, he had size, but he also had heart. And when Pac connected with him, they practically became inseparable. They recorded together, performed together, moved through New York together. Stretch was even the one standing next to Tupac in the infamous court photos during the sexual assault trial. He was always there. People close to them used to say, where you saw Tupac, Stretch wasn't far behind. But loyalty gets tested when fame rises and when danger walks in the room. QED Studios, November 30th, 94. The night that changed everything. Tupac arrives in New York for a recording session at Quad Studios. He's already stressed. The court case is destroying him emotionally, financially, spiritually. And he's hearing whispers in the industry that certain people aren't rocking with him anymore. But he still walks in the building. Stretch, who used to always be right next to him, wasn't with him this time. That detail alone would haunt Pac later. Inside the lobby, 2-minute army fatigues press up on him. One pulls a gun. A robbery turns into a setup. Shots ring out. Tupac gets hit 5 times, crawling on the floor, bleeding, confused. He looks up, and to him, it feels like everything about this moment is wrong. Too organized, too precise, too close. He survives, but something inside of him dies. The trust.
Man, people keep talking like they know what happened, but they don't know the half of it. I walked into Quad Studios that night thinking I was just coming to work, nothing more. I wasn't expecting enemies, I wasn't expecting guns, none of that. I thought I was safe. I thought I was around people I trusted. When them elevator doors opened and them dudes rushed me, it felt like time slowed down. I'm looking around like, where everybody at? Where my people at? You don't feel the bullets first. You feel the confusion, the betrayal. You feel your heart dropping because something ain't right. The Stretch, man. Stretch was my brother, or at least I thought he was. We've been through everything together, shows, tours, shootouts, the streets. So when I saw him standing there, not moving, not helping, not even shout my name, yeah, that cut deeper than the wounds. It wasn't just a robbery, it was the silence. It was the way he looked at me like he ain't know me. Everybody want to act like they didn't know what was going on, like it was just random. Nah, ain't nothing random about something that clean, something that organized, something that happened when I was supposed to be somewhere safe. And when you survive that, when you climb up off that floor bleeding, something in you changes forever. I ain't mad no more, but I ain't blind either. Loyalty ain't about who laugh with you, who party with you. Loyalty is who stand next to you when it's you against the world. That night showed me who did and who didn't.
Man, let me tell you something. Me and Pac, that wasn't no regular rap friendship. That was family before the fame, before the drama, before the world even knew his name. Back in the Live Squad days, we were just young dudes hungry for something bigger, trying to change our reality with a pen of beat and a little bit of fire in our chest. Pac wasn't even Tupac Shakur, the legend yet. He was still learning who he wanted to be, still figuring out his voice. And I saw it forming piece by piece. Every notebook, every verse, every late night conversation about life, the streets, and the system. This man was studying pain like it was a language. When he joined Digital Underground, I watched him turn the smallest spotlight into a whole stage. That hunger only got louder. Then Tupacalypse Now dropped, and overnight he became the voice that America didn't want to hear but couldn't ignore. Real talk. His energy was different. He pushed boundaries because he refused to be quiet. People don't know how deep our bond went. We weren't just making music. We're surviving together. Touring, grinding, dreaming big before any of this East Coast/West Coast tension existed. When he was filming movies getting bigger every month, he still made time for the squad. Pac never forgot where he came from. But success changes the world around you, not always the person. And as the fame got heavier, the stakes got closer. The thing is, no matter what history wrote down after the quad situation, I always knew the real Pac. The brother with the big heart, big temper, and even bigger purpose. From Live Squad to the last time we spoke, that journey wasn't perfect, but it was real. And that's what made it powerful.
By 1995, the relationship is shattered. Stretch tries reaching out, but Pac is in a different mental space. Prison. Anger. Paranoia. The East versus West tension rising. Death row stepping into the picture. And in interviews, Tupac begins speaking more aggressively, throwing accusations. Not always directly at Stretch, but enough for the streets to understand who he meant. Stretch was hurt. Those close to him said he still loved Pac, still wanted to fix things. But Pac was already gone emotionally. The brotherhood had turned into silence.
See this nigga standing in front of the studio room with an army fatigue jacket on. There's somebody sitting inside the door where the elevators and shit is at, and he's looking at a newspaper or something. So boom, they buzz us in, and the kid that was standing in front of the studio, he comes in behind us. Some people get off the elevator and walk out. As soon as they walk out, Money with the army fatigue and this other, and the kid that was sitting there, they spit on us like, yo, y'all know what this is. These niggas got the drop on us. So boom, Pop turns around and he acts like he's going for his joint. And then the shot went off. After the shot, boom, that nigga Pop hit the floor. Next thing I know, we down on the ground. After the shots go off, some niggas panic and break out. Them niggas stayed there and took niggas' jewels off. Calling Pop a bitch ass nigga or whatever, you know, just kicking him and shit. That kid with the green jacket just started hitting that nigga in the head with the joint, telling that nigga to shut up. After they finished robbing nigga, they just jetted. Tupac got shot trying to go for his gun or whatever. He made a mistake on his own. He did something to his motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him a chance to tell the world what he did to his motherfucker self.
The very next days and weeks after Quad, Pac starts connecting dots. Maybe too fast, maybe too emotionally, maybe too impulsively. But from his point of view, everything felt like betrayal. People he expected to run to the hospital didn't show up. People he thought would ride for him didn't call. And the one person who was always by his side, Stretch, suddenly felt distant. Pac didn't say it publicly at first, but behind closed doors, his anger was boiling. He said Stretch was supposed to be there that night. He felt Stretch knew the people involved. The Stretch didn't stand up for him afterward, that the industry turned its back, and Stretch didn't fight for him the way Pac thought he would. Now, whether that was true or not doesn't even matter here. This story is about what Tupac believed, and beliefs can be powerful enough to destroy entire friendships. November 30th, 1995, exactly 1 year to the day of the Quad Studio shooting, Stretch is killed in Queens. A car pulls up beside him, automatic gunfire, no mercy. The streets erupt with rumors immediately. Some said it was random. Some said it was connected to old street beef. Others whispered it had something to do with the tension between him and Pac. There was never clear evidence. But the timing, the exact 1 year anniversary, added fuel that would never burn out. In the end, Tupac and Stretch's story isn't about enemies. It's about brothers who lost their way in a storm bigger than both of them. If life had slowed down, if emotions had cooled, if conversations happened instead of assumptions, hip-hop might have kept two kings instead of gaining two ghosts. Because sometimes loyalty doesn't die, it just gets buried under pain. The saddest part of this story is simple. Two brothers who came into the game together never got the chance to fix things. Pac was dead 11 months later. Both lived gone. Both stories unfinished. They were victims of the very world they were trying to escape. A world where misunderstanding becomes betrayal, betrayal becomes violence, and violence becomes legacy.